I was born and raised in Russia. My name is Anastasiia Komarova. Actually, this is the most typical Russian name, and that's how people represent me when I say my name. But it's not me. This is me. Russia is home to as many as 160 different ethnic groups and indigenous peoples. Buryats are Asians who are the native people of Russia. I am Buryat. I was born and raised in the Republic of Buryat, which is famous for Lake Baikal, traditional kitchen, Baikal seals, national dance yoga. But it's one of the poorest and most drinking regions of Russia. Now I study in Moscow. When I'm talking to foreigners, they are surprised that I'm from Russia. So many people think that only Russians live here. Even some Russians don't know that the Republic of Buryat is a subject of Russia. Therefore, when you are seen in the first time, foremost you are exotic in the eyes of the majority, an unusual object, and only then a person. I had complexes when I was a kid. I really worry about my appearance. I wanted to be a blue-eyed Masha because, in spite of the fact that I lived in the Asian region, Russian pop culture told me that beauty should look like that. As soon as I left my region, I found myself in a completely different reality. In this reality, Asians were not represented in the movies or in commercial. Asians are immigrants who take jobs away. You're an outsider, but I didn't even leave my homeland. Many Buryat people are afraid to go away from Buryat. They know that they will not be safe in another region because of their appearance. Those who migrate from the region, I'm sure, always expect the attacks, fear violence towards them because of nationality. You live in tension all the time and not without reason. Some of my friends lived and studied in other cities of Russia. They faced bullying on the basis of their nationality. A relative of my friend from Buryat moved to St. Petersburg, and he just went out for bread and someone beat him. I was personally a victim of bullying. I often hear offensive and incorrect jokes about my appearance and Buryats, and it makes me feel uncomfortable.
When people find out that my girlfriend is Buryat, usually I see slightly surprised faces, and after that, on these faces rising a snide grin. Oh, Nikita, we didn't think you were like that. When did you become interested in exotic? At such moments I have no words. The only thing I want to say, why do you care so much about it? Don't you think this is wrong?
In Moscow, I think people pay less attention to my appearance and nationality because there are many tourists and migrants, but you still expect something bad to happen to you, and sometimes it does happen. Somewhere in Moscow right now, someone is being beaten or killed because he or she is different. Russia is a big country. There are many good and kind people here, but we also have many problems and stereotypes. I want to live in my motherland and not be afraid that I may be offended because my nationality is wrong.